Brock Lesnar was all smiles on last week's Raw, when Drew McIntyre defeated his WrestleMania opponent, Seth Rollins. But this week, Seth Rollins will come out to the ring and start screaming for Brock Lesnar to show up and confront him, as he blames him for causing him to lose to McIntyre by distracting him. Brock will appear, but not in the arena. Brock's face will show up on the Titantron, along with Paul Heyman, via satellite. Seth will be furious that Brock did not show up, but Paul Heyman will promise that Brock will be at Raw the following week, just prior to WrestleMania. Fans were ecstatic when Finn Balor defeated Bobby Lashley for the Intercontinental Championship. However, the excitement was short-lived when only a short time later, Finn Balor would lose the title to Bobby Lashley after Lio Rush distracted Balor and caused him to get pinned by Lashley. But now Balor has a chance to win the title back this Monday night on Raw, as he will compete in a triple threat match against Bobby Lashley and Drew McIntyre, with the winner going home with the title. Unfortunately for Balor fans, the current rumor is that Drew McIntyre will win the match and become the brand new Intercontinental Champion, as Drew's major push continues on the road to WrestleMania, and his match with Roman Reigns at Mania will now be for the IC title. It's currently rumored that this Monday on Raw, Ronda Rousey will speak in the ring about how upset she is that her husband Travis Browne has been banned from Monday Night Raw for hitting a security guard. This will lead to Becky Lynch sneaking up on Ronda Rousey and beating her down. Travis Browne will show up through the crowd and try to help his wife, but police will show up and arrest Travis Browne. After the segment, Ronda Rousey will be told backstage by Stephanie McMahon that she has a match on Raw tonight, but Rousey refuses and says that she needs to go to the police station and get her husband out of jail. Stephanie McMahon then says that if Ronda does not wrestle, then she will have to take the Raw Women's Championship away from Ronda. Ronda goes along with it and will have to wait to get her husband out of jail. Dean Ambrose will make his official return to TV, and he will rekindle his feud with EC3 and have a match on Raw. Dean will likely win the match, even though he is on his way out of the company, because Vince McMahon is reportedly having second thoughts about EC3. Roman Reigns was absent from the March 18th, 2019 edition of Monday Night Raw, as he was not able to be on the show because of injuries sustained from Drew McIntyre's ambush beatdown on him. Moments after the beatdown, Roman complained to Seth Rollins of a bad headache. Vince McMahon has told the Monday Night Raw writers to play up Roman Reigns' health condition, and currently there are several rumors circulating concerning possible storylines that will involve Roman Reigns and his health, including one rumor where this Monday it will be revealed that Roman Reigns' condition is much worse than people thought, and he is currently hospitalized. And while in the hospital, he will conduct a live via satellite interview from his hospital bed with Monday Night Raw commentator Michael Cole, and tell him that even though he is currently in the hospital trying to recover from the beatdown by Drew McIntyre, he will still be able to fight him at WrestleMania. Roman will admit that he returned to in-ring action too soon, but he will tell Michael Cole that by the time WrestleMania rolls around, he will once again be 100% and will be able to take on Drew McIntyre as he seeks revenge for putting him in the hospital. Braun Strowman will be facing Baron Corbin on Raw this Monday, but Braun Strowman could end up losing the match. Saturday Night Live's Colin Jost and Michael Che, who are currently feuding with Braun Strowman, will come out to the ring during the Braun vs. Baron match and start greeting the fans at ringside, and it will distract Braun and lead him to getting pinned by Baron. Braun will leave the ring after the match and go backstage, where he will destroy the SNL cast members' rental cars. During the Monday Night Raw broadcast, Elias will be introduced as he tells the Boston crowd that he will grace them with a musical performance. But before getting to the song, Elias will tell the Boston crowd that he is happy that he does not live in a town like Boston, and then he will go on to insulting Boston sports teams. Elias will begin to play a song about how much he dislikes Boston, but he will be quickly interrupted as the music of Boston native Sasha Banks begins to play, as Sasha confronts Elias and begins to tell him about what a great city Boston is. Elias will be seething with anger, but just as he's about to try and play a song again, the opponents of the Boston Hug Connection's music will start to play as they make their entrance, and Elias once again can't play his song. At WrestleMania 30, the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal debuted, and since then, it has become a mainstay at WrestleMania. But this year's Battle Royal will include its most popular contestant ever, Braun Strowman, who announced last week that he will be an entrant and is easily the odds-on favorite to win the match, even though no other entrants have been officially announced yet. But this Monday night on Raw, there will be more entrants announced, who will try to overcome the insurmountable odds and outlast the monster among men to win the match. Some of the rumored entrants who will be announced are Sami Zayn, Dolph Ziggler, Big Show, and Apollo Crews. Kurt Angle will come out to the ring to discuss the backlash concerning his pick of Baron Corbin to face at WrestleMania 35 in his farewell match. Kurt will speak for a few minutes, and the fans will begin to chant, "We want Cena," and then in a shocking moment, John Cena will return and grab a microphone and start talking. John Cena will beg Kurt Angle to reconsider his decision about facing Baron Corbin, and that he desperately wants to be the man who faces Kurt Angle in his final match, because John faced Kurt in John's debut match, and he feels that it's only fitting to give Kurt the respect that he deserves by wrestling him in Kurt's final match. Kurt will finally respond and tell John that next week on Raw, if John can defeat Baron Corbin, then Kurt will face John Cena instead of Corbin at WrestleMania 35. A few weeks back on Monday Night Raw, fans were excited to see Ric Flair celebrate his 70th birthday alongside some of his best friends. But the celebration was short-lived, as it was revealed that Ric Flair had been brutally beat down backstage and was unable to make it to the ring to celebrate his very own birthday. It was then revealed that the perpetrator of this vicious beatdown was none other than a member of Evolution, Batista. Batista looked directly into the camera and asked Triple H if he now had his attention. Then on the March 11th edition of Monday Night Raw, Batista and Triple H both appeared on the show, and a no-holds-barred match was set for WrestleMania 35 between them. And now this Monday night on Raw, Batista and Triple H are rumored to both show up, and for the first time in their feud, they will both step into the same ring and go face to face. The only question right now is whether either of them will try to provoke a fight, or if Batista's security team will once again protect him from Triple H fighting him.